Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So I put in the other pipe here for the ethers on the other side. They are happily going along, and the pipe's full, which I should have seen coming, to be honest with you. I should have seen that coming there. But they are going into the correct places, and they are going off, and they are getting sold. Although we don't really, we're getting a bit of money and then it's disappearing very quickly. So this isn't quite working how I had hoped. But I think it is. I wonder whether we need more trains. Whether we need more trains on the line, because I don't think we have enough doing it. And as I say that, we get up to 500 coins, so we're close to it. But I think maybe we need more minecarts on this line just to be doing its thing, or a better way to move them around. A better way to move things around. I mean, I don't really know of a better way to move them around. I don't know why there's a rail stop there. And if we upgrade this with more houses, that's not going to work. So maybe we do. Maybe we just need more trains. I don't know how many trains we currently have. Let's have a count, shall we? Let's bring them all to a stop here and have a bit of a count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I seem to think it's like 20 or something. Might be more than that now. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So we're with 25 trains. Okay, let's go more. I don't like putting them on slopes because they seem to do weird things. So that's 30. There's 40. There's 50. When I said we were going for it, we were going for it. Go. All I'm doing is rotating them around. I know there's a button down there to start them, but I don't know what the shortcut for that is, so I'll just use the R key to rotate them. And they'll all start moving and doing their thing. Oh, come this way. There we go. Right. There we have 50 trains. Go! Now they will spread themselves out because we've got this little slowing bit down here, so that's fine. So they're going to spread themselves out a little bit anyway. And we have the system set up so that if they come in and they take out more than 20, so if it drops below 20 inside one, they will not pick up like an extra 1. We've got it so it turns off the train stop. That's what I'm trying to say there. Okay. That should then kick in our ether thing again here. Yep, there we go. That's going nuts again. That's fine. That probably needs a second line. That's probably the issue there. This was something I did notice as well beforehand. This is actually running out of things to pick up. So our earth stones are actually dropping down, which is a little worrying. So maybe this will need some pickaxes so that it can increase the regeneration. Forgive me if I keep snivelling and you can hear it in there. I've got a cold. Kind of naturally breathing to try and stop my nose running everywhere. So sorry if you hear that. The wonderful joys of wintertime and working out in the cold. Okay, so there we go. So we've got 50 trains doing their thing, all getting stuck, basically. I think maybe we should have. No, I don't want that. I want the track. Terrain is too steep. Well, no, it's not, because I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop it down to one track. Oh, what did you do that for? Wow, okay. Right. So, track. No, rail. Rail, there we go. That way. Boom. That doesn't appear to affect it in any way. Oh yeah, that's why we needed two, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't appear to affect it in any way, shape or form. I mean, just one, does it? Yeah, I think we need two. So that's why I had two there. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. For some bizarre reason, when I'm copying this track, it copies that way instead of that way. Is that something to do with the camera? No? That's weird. It's very strange. They're all going to bunch up and cause problems there, but I think maybe they'll filter themselves out to do it, or maybe this is just too many trains on this track. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it, because we've got that failsafe here for the trains only picking up one thing at a time. Yeah, I think perhaps I shouldn't worry about it. I should just put that in there and let that do its thing. And if I want to slow them down, I could do it up here. Couldn't I? I could change those to being. Most of the trains are coming up here empty-handed now, though. That's a thing. That's the thing. So maybe we could deal with that here, for instance. Say if you're empty, go that way. If you're full, go this way. But we would need the trains to be spread out for that. Yeah, because most of them are going empty-handed now, so that's not really ideal for what we want. I think if I could speed this up in any way. Not really. I mean, I could have these come in. Go the other way around. Then the appointments would be slow. The system that I thought was going to work really well isn't. It clearly is not working the way I had envisioned it. So maybe there's a better way to do this. I don't know. I mean, I could bring this in down here and come up, say there, and join it, because that's where all those are, and then the ointment settings at this end, because that's where we hold F. You can see we got only elixirs on the end that we've got. So we aren't bringing elixirs into the system yet. I think that's probably an idea. I don't. Right, where does it start? Where does it start? It starts there. So if I ran this straight ahead and down to there. Rather than connecting onto there and going up. That's not got a connection now. That's just a blank piece. I could connect it if I wanted to. That will allow these to come in and just join straight into where they're going to, and then that will allow the ointments and medical wraps to do their thing. See, the bread one's having the same issue. It's coming in and it's having to go all the way around the loop. There's no reason why this loop should have to run that way. Why don't I just run it that way instead? Seriously, why don't I just do that? There's no reason for it to run the other way around. If the stuff's coming in here and going down, why not? Why not do that? This one's coming in from both ways, so it doesn't really matter which way it goes in. This one will be the same. This one's coming in, so it might as well go this way around, although you've got cake on you at the moment. That's fine. Let's do that. And if you'll go them around, and then you don't matter for a minute. That's fine. Okay. So we are now picking up blue coins. I think maybe we got too many trains now. So probably had the correct amount of trains already before. And the issue was actually with just noticed that's not getting enough herbs. Let's give that some blue. That will probably help that work faster. There we go. So yeah, we could probably have it so trains, because there's no way to filter for an empty train that I know of. You've got the pushers and things, but you can't filter them to be nothing. There's no empty minecart. The only real way you can do it is to have a pusher and have it read the cart that enters the space and go, if you are a Omni Temple offering. Can't the Omni Temple take everything? I know we haven't built one yet. But can't it take everything? Isn't that a thing? Let's get a filter. Give this a try. Let's give this a try. Let's do that. And then we'll grab a rail and we shall go boom, boom, boom. There we go. And that's going to let everything through for the minute. That's fine. What if we tell this to only allow Omni Temple offerings through? Okay. So if a cart came up that was empty, it's still allowing things through there. Ah, hold on. What was that? What was that? That cart had something in it. That cart had chicken. So chicken is not an omni, so that's not going to work. Okay. Oh, there we go. Omni Temple offerings are all those. Right. Okay. Okay. So that won't work for us. What we need really is a blocker. There. But we only want it set to empty inventory. So it only blocks empty inventory, but there isn't an empty inventory packable item. Well, everything's packable, isn't it? Isn't everything packable? That a way around it? I'm clutching at straws here. So if it's a packable item, it may go through. If it's not a packable item, it may not. Everything is packable. That just means if we get a train come through with nothing in its inventory, then it will split off, it says, hopefully. Let's find out. Surely there'll be a cart coming along soon. Nothing in it. Gee, come on. Here we go. Here comes the big load of cart. There we go. So that's got nothing in it. Okay. Yep. So there we go. So there is a way to filter empty minecarts. Okay. Awesome. Packable items. Everything in the game. Every everything is packable. You can pack every single item into a crate and make a crate of it, which contains 4 of it, but only takes up 1 inventory space. So if you use a filter and go only packable items may pass, it will read the inventory of the cart and go, well, there's nothing in there. That's not packable. I can't pack nothing. Don't come this way. So that's cool. That works. That allows me to move empty minecarts this way rather than sending them up there, which would get more throughput going because more carts will be here picking things up as they go. It is a bit weird that our berry cake is not being picked up when we've got so many empty carts coming by. Why is that? Why is our berry cake not being picked up? I need to remove that block and that block and then have a look. That is... I've made a mistake here, haven't I? Yes, I have. You're coming along, coming this way, picking up the items and then dropping them back off. Because these rail stops should not be here. They should not be there. Okay. Which means that on this side, for some reason, there we go. There we go. It's emptied it. Awesome. That was the problem. Because I had the carts coming along here, picking up things, and then they were dropping them back off again the other side, it wasn't ever emptying the silos. So yeah, okay, that's useful to know. That little filter thing is quite useful to know. That's very, very helpful, because I could put it at the end of each one of these. I could have the carts come down and go, hey, go down there, and if you're done, come back and just go. If you're empty, carry on down the system. That's very, very useful to know, actually. And that was just complete trial and error. I'd always wanted a way to filter empty minecarts, so now I know how to do that. That's really useful. Awesome. Right. Okay, so we've got blue coins going. That seems good. We've got throughput of this now working because we've got our carts going round and round in circles. We've got 50 carts on this line, and we do not need 50 carts on this line. I do that much for free. There's no point in separating them out because they're all just going to get blocked up again here anyway, but that filter will take care of it, so that's awesome. So what else do we have problems with? Well, we've got problems here with our supply of goods because we aren't getting enough cord. Although we are... no, we're not. We're not getting enough cord. This is running low on cord here. So we need to do something about that. And how do we do something about that? Well, we need to get more corn over to, or grain over to that barn. We do have grain here, which we could pump over. I mean, quite easily we could do that. We could also... I think I'm going to run it from this one here. I've got a boat here. So what I'm going to do is you're running into that packager and you're not getting enough, and you are getting enough but can't pack fast enough, so we need to run more into that packager there. That's fine, that's doable, that's very, very doable. Let's get rid of this iron deposit. Remove resource. Thank you. Let's grab a do that because that will work. Be nice if I could do that. Copy. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, which we can do because we can do this here, like that. Remove that there, and then just do that. Didn't really want to put that on the scaffold because it blocks off the waterway, but then that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem actually. That's fine. Okay, so now you should be getting even more input. That's not fast enough. That is not fast enough. Right. Scrap that. Scrap that. We're going with the Omni pipes because they just work. Really? Oh wow! So the okay. No, that makes sense. That actually makes sense because the Omni pipe is inside that block. That's weird. You can't go over now. Damn it! Can we build something to make you do that? You do this. Need to support block. Omni pipes and that work well together? They do. Look at that. There we go. Awesome. So outputting from that one into that one there via Omni pipe, which is a much probably faster line, I want to say. Maybe not be. Might be just as slow. But the thing we can do with it is run a second pipe. Because we could quite happily do this. Copy that, run it across there, there we go. Grab the Omni pipe and run it from there here. There you go, you get to them. Then this boat can actually take from here to there. It can go the other way around now. And you're full. And that makes sense. Yep, okay. And you're full. That makes sense. So we're just not supplying the barn fast enough. This needs redesigning. This really needs redesigning. It's terrible. It's utterly terrible. There are tomatoes and corn and herbs and spices and all sorts of things going everywhere, but not enough. I mean, you're packaging as fast as you can go. Yep, yeah, you are. You're not. I see no little red icon appearing down there saying you're not packaging fast enough. So you're packaging as fast as you can go. This is doing its thing, but it appears to have stopped for some reason. Why? What did I break? You have a remedy. Why is the elixir turned off? What's the elixir needed for? Oh yes, the elixir is needed for this, isn't it? This requires Omni stones, and that can't get Omni stones because Omni stones are required for mana, and we can't get mana because our mana power plants, our mana crystal ones, are struggling. even with all the boosters added to them. We need more of them. We need more of everything. We need to just expand and get things going and get things happier and more fantastic and just build things out bigger and bigger and bigger. But that is. Let me know if that's what you want to see from this series. I know I'm asking a question at the end of the episode and it's very rare, but the people that actually dedicate and watch this, I know you do watch the end, and I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, if you would like to see me carry on with this, to carry on going and just try and fix this up and fix that up and do that, and there'll be lots of fixing episodes to get things going. And like we'll pull this out and redesign it to do it, and we'll pull the mana temple, the mana. This here, pull this apart and redesign this because this is all terrible. This whole system is terrible, awful, absolutely awful. I'd have to yank all this out and redo it. But if you want to see that, let me know. Or have we got to the point where it's working? It's doing everything it needs to do. Everything is going. Everything is doing what it's doing there, and it's just a simple case of plug the goods into here, watch the happiness go up, job done. So yeah, so let me know what you like, what sort of direction we'll go with it, and we'll go with it, and we'll see it from there. I'm having fun doing it, and I don't mind putting things apart and putting it together. I just don't know if it's exciting to view that. I've done that a lot. Pulled apart this over here, put it back together badly, and people are probably screaming at me for that because it's terrible. But yeah, and then I'd pull it apart again and put it together like I did with the mana system. That was like 3 iterations down through. But if that's what you want to see, let me know and we shall go for that. If not, then well, maybe we could bring this to an end and have a look at starting afresh on something new. I kind of like to try the idea of a desert map, because apparently you get less resources in desert map. Just have the whole map be desert everywhere you go, because apparently you get less trees and less resources in deserts. Maybe I wouldn't do that. Maybe I'd do the whole tree one. Or another challenge I saw, which I was quite interested on Discord server, was an archipelago map, and you're not allowed to build bridges. So everything must be done via boats. Once you unlock boats, cargo boats, everything must be done via cargo boats. So you cannot build a bridge over water. Which I really like the idea of. Actually, that sounds like an interesting challenge. Or is there any challenges you can think of? Let me know, and we'll see. So that's where we shall bring this one to a close, watching our convoy of trains go round in circles, and yeah, we'll pick it up in the next one and take it from there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. Until then, as always, have fun.